we are pulling out, I say we, me and you are pulling out the driveway at 8:40 on a Thursday. We are going back to the house that some people are wanting cleaned out. When I say cleaned out, I don't have to clean it out. They're just wanting anything that's sellable to come out. And we've kind of worked out a consignment deal. I don't typically do consignment stuff, but the amount of things I think it is, it's going to take a little longer to sell some of it, to go through it, to process it, to clean it, to research it, to picture it, to list it. And a lot of it is boxed up. A lot of it is just sight unseen stuff. And I don't want to make an offer without seeing things. And I don't think he's comfortable making an offer either. And everybody just wants to be fair. So what we have worked out is to do, once I get everything home, cleaned, processed, all that, it'll go on my local page for 30 days. And then whatever hasn't sold after 30 days, I will list on my eBay and Poshmark for 90. And we're doing a 70-30 split. So I'm headed to go load up the truck. Don't think it'll all get done in one trip, but we'll show you what we got when we get back. Well, to be by myself, the bed of the truck is completely full. And I didn't bring a lot of packing stuff, so I haven't overpacked the back. And I've got a few pieces up front. I'm going to go in and grab one or two more things, and then I'm going to be done for the day. We're going to get home and start processing and cleaning. All right, y'all, so we did the pickup on Friday. No, is that right? Yesterday was Friday. We did the pickup on Thursday. Friday, I started cleaning and started picturing. I decided to do things in groups by color, kind of. So that's where I started. So I want to go on and show y'all what sold, because it was a good many pieces. And before they start rolling out of here, I want to let you know. So the first thing that sold yesterday, somebody reached out to me and asked for some flatware. And I had some pieces that I already had, and I'd picked up a few pieces out of this group. So out of this group, $19 worth of flatware sold, and then I sold her some other flatware that I already had. All right, so this white lotus bowl with its staining sold for $10. This bowl here sold for $2. This little oriental pitcher thing without a lid sold for $10. This gravy boat with all its staining and cracks sold for $12. This little bell here, nope, this ball on the riser sold for $6. The Betsy Ross bowl sold for $5. The vegetable bowl here sold for $12. This Currier and Ives nautical teapot sold for $20. This bowl sold for $2, and this bowl sold for $2. The butter dish here sold for $5. The rest of the utensils that I picked up out of this group, I sold them for $5. They were just very basic flatware, no design, not any heavy weight or anything like that. This little, it's actually from Corningware, but it was made for, like, I think Amana ranges. It sold for $12. The little bell here is also a Currier and Ives Homestead. It sold for $5. Let's flip our page. Let's see, the big blue pitcher here sold for $10. This little small hand-blown glass one sold for $12. The candle holder here sold for $6. This little mini pitcher made in Japan sold for $5. Couldn't decide what this was. I looked it up. I got perfume bottle. I got inkwell. I even got parts from an old oil lamp. I have no idea what it is. The buyer can decide. They paid $5 for that. I've been told this is a little toothpick holder, sold for $5. I had one of these in the last round and I sold it for $1. I found another one, sold it for $1. I feel like it should have something on top of it. I would love it if it was a chicken, you know, on the nest, a hen on a nest. Haven't found anything to go with those. I don't know, maybe they go together. I hadn't thought about that. The same girl bought it, so I'll have to get her to see if they fit together to make an egg. This ball top jar sold for $14. This blue canister sold for $5. This big blue vase sold for $16. This salt cellar, Fenton salt cellar or votive candle holder sold for $10. And this little hand-blown glass flower sold for $10. So yesterday was pretty good. Like very few pieces. Let's see. These 2 juice jars are left. This is a cigar humidor. Gravy boat, pitcher. They go together. You know what? If they don't sell, I kind of love them. These pieces I do have priced kind of high. They are Gilmer, Texas pottery, I believe. I think it's Gilmer. I think I have them priced at $35. And then this gorgeous beauty here, I have it priced at $80, but I am accepting offers on it. On eBay, it goes anywhere from $80 to $100 depending on condition. It is a big boy and it's gorgeous. And then there are a few other, let's see. Here's a set of plates that I've listed. Just a set of 4. There's another set of plates I listed. So those haven't sold. It's not much, y'all. This little copper. It used to be a tea kettle, but the spout is gone. It has not sold. And then all these pieces were left from last time except maybe that bowl and one of those plates. So we're going to get back at it today. Y'all, this weekend it was pushing 80 degrees. No, it was windy, but it was pushing 80 degrees. It is March 16th. It is 7:48 and it is 39 degrees. 39 degrees. And the March winds, I mean, they're not cutting like a knife. They're cutting like a machete. They're cutting like a Roman soldier's sword. It is miserable. Miserable. All right. Still catching up on some sales. I'm going to drop a few things off at work this morning. So this little bell, it is a Lindley & Vernon 1988 bell. I sold it for $2. And I've got 3 pieces of cornware in the floor. You can hear them rattling. I sold them for $30. Wanted to make a note of that before I drop all that off and get rid of it without telling you. Sold these 3 butterfly trinket dishes for $12. All right, before I let this go, here is a set of china and the plates. Not a good picture, sorry. This set sold for $60. All right, 2 ashtrays sold. This one for $2. And this one, I think I probably could have gotten more for, but it has a pretty significant chip on the corner. So I just asked $2 for it also. Just on my outside ugly table while somebody's coming to pick this up. This bowl sold for $10. I also sold a trifle bowl that I forgot to show you for $5.